Hi guys, how's it going? Oops. Hope everyone is doing well whenever you tune in. This is going to be a general reading for Aries for June 1st through June 15th. So it is a general reading, so always keep in mind there can be a lot of different topics and they can resonate for you or not. So always feel free to check your birth chart and find out what your other placements are. For instance, your sun, rising, moon, and Venus signs. And always feel free to check out some of my other zodiac videos here on my channel as well. But yeah, this is going to be a general reading that can cover love, work, friends, family, health, etc. So we're going to get into your reading here in just a minute, Aries. I've shuffled all your cards and pulled your oracle cards at the end as well. So I just want to say that if you do if you're not watching the live, right, and you want to see a picture of all the cards that I've pulled for you here today while you watch or listen, or just look at it at a later time, I will be posting it at the end of this reading, so you can follow the instructions in the description box below if you want to take a look at that, but you don't have to, of course. It's just a way to mark the reading, and I am myself a very visual person, so I kind of like to have it there. But yeah, let's get started here. We're going to do a quick sound bell for some general grounding and healing for the reading. So if you want to, you can take a deep breath in and out whenever, or you can just listen to. Okay, Aries, let's get into your reading here. And I hope everyone is doing well whenever you tune in, day or night, and wherever you are currently in the world. If you're new to, welcome, and if you're coming back, welcome back. All right, so let's set my little timer here. We'll call out your cards here, Aries, and just turn that down a little bit. Okay. So the first row is energy starting around June 1st. It's not exact, right? Going through the first week and weekend here. And then the second row is kind of the same, going through the second week and weekend of June till about June 15th or so. Again, not exact, okay? But yes, so you have Ace of Staves upright or Ace of Wands upright, the Star upright, Nine of Cups upright, King of Staves or King of Wands in reverse, the Death card in reverse, and Prince of Sacred Circles upright or Prince of Pentacles upright. So we'll get into these cards first and do some of the tarot confirmation cards on the outside, and also get into what's on the top and the bottom of each deck here, Aries, okay? Also keep in mind, if this isn't your energy, Aries, it could be the person or people that you're dealing with, an organization, or just your general environment, that kind of energy, okay? So always keep that in mind too. It could always be the reverse energy. So anyway, to start off your reading here with the Ace of Staves, right? This is energy from the recent past that's still lingering around the first week of June, okay? But the Ace of Staves, or known as the Ace of Wands upright, is a beautiful card that talks about creativity, okay, forward momentum, gifts from the universe, okay? So in this deck that I'm using for the main six, they show a lot of different cultures. So they have Egyptian, like this card. There's Celtic, there's Japanese, there's Native American. Okay, so just want to shout that out for a second. So it's kind of cool to see the different depictions of cards that we've seen, more traditional imagery. But anyway, this is a beautiful energy to start your reading off here with Aries. And so again, this is creativity, this is forward momentum, gifts from the universe, feeling very abundant as well. And also, you know, the wand is traditionally a symbol, or not traditionally, but some people people see it as a fertility symbol, okay, like a phallic symbol. So if you're not a woman wanting to have a baby, right, it can represent fertility as far as birthing a new project or starting a new project, a new relationship, a new phase in your life, something like that, okay? But really beautiful energy to start your reading off with. And then your second card here, Aries, is really pretty amazing as well. It could say that for some of you, you're dealing with an Aquarius, or someone has a lot of Aquarius in their chart. If not, it's just the general energy of the card of the star. Sorry, the star card. Okay, so this is all about balance. Okay, it's about being able to go and find your own hope and your inspiration. You see this Native American woman. She's got one foot on land and one foot in the water, and she's controlling her emotions, right? The water represents emotions, but she's looking upwards at the star. That's the inspiration, that's the hope for the future. Okay, so this is really also light, beautiful energy. Since it does represent Aquarius, it's a lot of air energy. It just feels very light and nice for you as well. Okay, got super quiet. Hold on, let me just put a little music so the doggies don't go too crazy. I'm hoping my new camera is going to be, oh, there we go, focusing better. Was having some issues last night. But anyway, continue on here, Aries. So your third card, really nice, okay, is the Nine of Cups. And you see this woman dancing in the card, and it's some kind of celebration here in this Celtic castle scene, right? And so it's all the royalty sitting down to have dinner, listen to music, and watch this woman dance. This is all about abundance. It represents emotional contentment, emotional fulfillment. It's also, you could, for some of you, you could be on the cusp of an ending and a beginning, and on the cusp of an ending and a new beginning, right? So 9 is almost 10, okay, for completion of something. But really nice energy here as well for this first week and weekend of June for you here, Aries, okay? Now, before we get into the second row, I also wanted to go back a little bit and talk about what was on the top and the bottom of your other deck here. This is the this is the Llewellyn deck, okay? This is the one with the yellow border that I use for my confirmation cards, okay? But anyway, that's just info, right? What was on the top was the Knight of Pentacles upright, and what was on the bottom was the Hermit upright. So this is energy from the recent past and kind of explains why certain cards have come out for you. Okay, so this is saying from the recent past, trying to get it to focus a little better with the lighting. There could have been a medium-sized offer, okay, with this Knight of Pentacles here that you gave or someone gave to you in the recent past, or the universe gave to you some type of offer, okay? But if it's not that, it's just general like courage and passion and moving forward. He's moving forward on the horse, right? And so you were doing your thing, you're moving forward in the past, and then you went into the Hermit energy, which I think is why you were able to have the Ace of Wands, the Star, the Nine of Cups in your first week here, because it feels so light and it feels like celebration. It feels like a new sense of passion for life, or whatever you want to call it, okay? But that's because you went inward, okay? And you went to find your own answers with the Hermit card here. You took a little bit of a break, whether physically and mentally, or just one or the other, to find your own answers. And again, he's on, this gentleman on the card, if you can see, I'm trying to get it to focus. He's on the edge of a cliff, okay? So this also has a lot of energy of some type of change going on for you. And again, this is energy from the recent past, Aries, and why you have these beautiful cards in your first week here of June. Okay, so moving forward. Your fourth card here is, one card that I would say isn't all the way the most comfortable, right? It's not negative per se. Nothing is like just negative or positive, right? It's always a little bit of both. But there's something that could have happened that made your confidence level go down, or even though you had all the tools that you needed to do something or conquer something or be a part of something, you felt like it was a harder time to grasp for you for some reason, okay, with this King of Staves or King of Wands in the reverse position. Let me show you the card here. So this is one of the Egyptian cards, right? And the king is reversed. And so normally you see these two lions next to him, and he's got all his um, decorations that show where he is from Egypt and all this. And he's very confident, and he's abundant, and he's wise. He's of a certain age. He's not super old, right? But he's got to that position of power for a reason, and people respect him. So when it's in reverse, it could just be saying you could be feeling a lack of authority, or that your power isn't where it normally is, okay? Or you're lacking some type of courage in some way. But it's just a small kind of blockage, and we'll get into like why that came up, because there's things from the past that kind of impacted that. But we're going to go forward a little bit. So your fifth card, which is kind of similar energy to the King of Staves, the King of Wands in reverse I just showed you, is the Death card in reverse here, Aries. So there could be something where you're resisting, or someone, it doesn't have to be you, Aries. It can be other people around you, just your environment or situation, but somebody's resisting some type of change here. Okay, and that could be because you don't feel in the second week all the way in your power, or quite at the level of courage that you feel comfortable that you need to go forward. Okay. Now, this is where my guides wanted me to talk to you about what was on the top and the bottom of your other deck here. This is the main six that we do, and this is the Ancestral Path deck is the name of it, I believe. But anyway, so what was on the top was the Eight of Swords upright, and what was on the bottom was the Eight of Sacred Circles in reverse. Okay, so you've got 8 and 8 here. So this is energy from the past, again, kind of why this King of Wands was in reverse, and the Death card was in reverse for you, because in the recent past could have been a lot of mental confusion, anxiety, worry, with all the swords going down here in this Japanese depiction of the Eight of Swords, okay? And then with the Eight of Sacred Circles in reverse, this talks about not wanting to learn a new skill or a new way of communicating with somebody, and this is energy from the recent past. Or also this has something to do with your work ethic, if you're being honest with yourself about how hard you're working, or if you're not working hard enough, or I can't even say it right now for some reason, but I feel like there's definitely a blockage there. So like, okay, did I put in enough work today? Am I being lazy, or did I overwork myself? Okay, however you want to ask yourself. Okay, and again, it doesn't have to be you, but it could be energy that was around you in the past. And that could have been why, Aries, we have this King of Staves or King of Wands in reverse, and the Death card in reverse. I'll try to show them all together to you. Let's see if I can do it. Hold on. Okay. All right. So you see the confidence is down, the courage is down, feeling in control or in your power because there was some type of mental confusion in the past, anxiety, worry, and then this new beginning that wants to start, or this change, the dying of the old and the beginning of the new can't quite happen yet, because there's some way where you don't want to change, where there's a resistance or block, and you don't want to change the way you communicate with yourself or others and evaluate yourself or others. All right. But it's not all bad, Aries, because you've got some other really amazing cards, and we're not done yet. So hold on. Okay. So going forward, your sixth card here is the Prince of Sacred Circles. And this could be you, Aries. It could also be someone in your environment or situation that's helping you through this time, that could be influencing you. But it's really a nice card. You see, let me show you here, this Native American man, okay, and he's holding the peace pipe. So this is all about communication. It's about forward momentum, positive energy, moving forward, okay? It could be a medium-sized communication or offer coming to you, or you giving that to someone else, or just the universe coming in and saying, here's an opportunity, okay? Because he's a prince, he's not a page. Page is underneath, and then the king is at the top, of course. Okay, so that's why I say medium. But it's all about an equal give and take with his energy. You can kind of see, even in his body language and his face here, that he really wants to communicate, okay? and have that reciprocity and the equal give and take here. Okay. So now let's get into your confirmation cards. You have the cups in the reverse, Three of Cups upright, and the Queen of Pentacles in the right side up position here. So we'll go in order. So the Five of Cups in the reverse, this is how you want to see this card. Okay, so this is energy from the recent past, basically saying that you are now looking at life in a more balanced way. You're not just focusing on the negative, the things that have spilled over. You're remembering that there's still people and situations around you that want to help you, that can make your life easier. So that's great. That's how you want to see that card, Aries. Okay, the Five of Cups in the reverse there. All right. And oh, it's flying off. Yeah, it's like, get it out of here, Aries. Aries is like, I'm done with that. All right. So when this Five of Cups in reverse is confirming the Ace of Staves or Ace of Wands upright, and the King of Staves in reverse or King of Wands in reverse. This is basically saying the reason why you had that beautiful card that we started your reading off with all this creativity, all this abundance, all this light, airy energy coming in and moving things around, going forward, starting a new project, a new relationship, a new way of looking at something, whatever you want to manifest, right? So it's abundant. This card is all about abundance. It doesn't have to just be money, right? I always say it could be you want to start a new business or more time with friends or family. It could be multiple things, right? Whatever you want to create, you in that energy in the first week are doing that. And that is because you're not in the bitter place of the Five of Cups upright. You're in the more realistic view that life has ups and downs, there's good and bad, okay? And so that's what brings on this beautiful energy for you. And when you had that little blockage that I was talking about, maybe more towards the second week or second half of June here, Aries, that's just because you, again, I felt like you had all the tools that you needed to move forward with something, but your courage or your confidence wasn't all the way there. It wasn't maybe the best time because you were still learning this lesson, right? That's basically what it says to me, okay? Now, with your second confirmation card is the Three of Cups, okay? This is all about celebrations. It's very supportive energy as well, right? You see these three people cheersing together, right? There is abundance in this card as well. It's a peaceful energy. And the moon is the background, right? So this could be saying in the recent past or even still kind of lingering around, okay? There could have been some type of illusions about something, but these people are here to help you put those illusions down and to see things clearly. And so that's really beautiful. And the more that you do that, Aries, the more that you come into the energy of the star, right? Finding your hope, finding your inspiration, balancing your emotions, going between the worlds, the conscious and the subconscious, the spiritual and the material world. So that is beautiful. But then there's just that blockage we were talking about a little bit again with the Death card in the reverse position here. I feel like, let's say, I can't even think of an example right now, but let's say you always, did something in a certain way, and then someone says, "Oh, have you tried it this way?" And you're like, I don't know. That doesn't feel comfortable. That doesn't feel safe to me. I'm hoping the camera will focus again on me. I think that worked last time. Hold on. Focus. There we go. So someone says, "Oh, have you ever tried to do it this way?" And you're like, no, I'm not really comfortable with that, right? But then maybe your friend comes in and shows it to you in a more comfortable way, and it makes you open up more. And I really feel like that will help you bring more change into your life, Aries. The more that you lean on that support, okay, of your friends to bring you out of illusion, to make you more comfortable with whatever these changes are. And they're going to let you know that whether it's a good change or a bad change, they're going to be here for you, your support system, whether that's your friends, your family, a spiritual person in your life, or even a counselor, or all or nothing, whatever well, not nothing, right? We want some support somewhere. But that's really what's going to bring you and help you through these changes here, Aries. Okay. Now, got quiet again. Hold on. Not too loud. Okay. So your third confirmation card is the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. She is confirming the Prince of Sacred Circles, or Prince of Pentacles upright, and the Nine of Cups. So this is a beautiful energy of, again, support, okay, abundance. She has the ability to manifest whatever she wants in her life. That's what the pentacles represent, right? They represent, obviously, money is the first thing, but then she looks like she's got money, right? She's got a fancy outfit on. She's got her crown. I mean, she's a queen. So what else does she want for herself and her family and her kingdom? Yes, right on the bell there. So when this Queen of Pentacles energy comes in and it's confirming the Nine of Cups upright, yeah, it's saying what I was just saying, like, this represents the emotional contentment, emotional fulfillment, right? Coming to the edge, the ending of something, beginning of something new. But what do I want to fill in these cups? What do I want to drink? What do I want my life to feel like? What do I want my life to look like? Okay. And then when it's also confirming the Prince of Sacred Circles upright, the communication, right? This woman has to be good at her job, hopefully, as a queen, to communicate, okay? Even if it's just with family and her servants around her, whatever, okay? But she looks very open to that, right? There's a lot of feminine energy here, like a nurturing energy. So there could be a message for you, some of you guys, to try to be as open and nurturing as you can in your communication with yourself and with others here. All right. So with all that being said, let's get into your oracle cards real quick. And I did pull it ahead of time. So the first one is, hold on, let's see, focus. It is the Cracked Open card. On camera. All right. I'm just going to keep going. I'm not sure why it's not focusing. But anyway, it says cracked open, and there's this woman, and her face is literally like split open, okay? And it says rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. It's a really beautiful card. You can see that. And I'm just going to read one quick thing while you look at it here. Okay, focus. There we go. Camera. It says, stay open to the possibilities that your tragedy, your losses, your sorrows, and your hurt happened for you, not to you. Bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you. Surrender to the alchemy of life. And the question is, how can you let life crack you open? I thought that was really beautiful. I haven't seen that card yet because this is still kind of a new oracle deck for me, but beautiful. All right, and your second oracle message, your love message, right? Whether it's romantic or platonic or self-love, it says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Oops. That's beautiful. And that's definitely the energy of the Three of Cups, right? I kept saying your support system, your friends will help you through the changes, that will help you feel more comfortable with things. All right, so beautiful. And your last oracle card is super cute. It's a meerkat. And it's the same thing. Oh my God, I keep saying it. Get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Look how curious he looks, guys. Doesn't he look so cute? So support and friends is a big thing this 2 weeks for you, this first 2 weeks of June, Aries. All right, so that may be a message for some of you guys. And you can also look up the spiritual meaning of a meerkat or a power animal meerkat to get more into it if you want to. All right, so these are the messages that I have for you, Aries. Hopefully it'll focus again. I'm like showing you guys my jewelry. I'm like, look at it. Okay, is it focused? There we go. So anyway, I'm going to try to stay still. I'm going to post a picture of all these cards like I always do on my Facebook page. If you want to check it out, you can just go in the description box below, and it'll be on my Facebook. If you want to take a look. Other than that, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help my channel. If you want to comment, let me know in the comments down below how this felt for you. I do this to hear from you guys, so if you feel comfortable, always feel free to reach out. What else was I going to say? Yeah, if you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to hit the bell icon in the bottom right. It is free, and it just lets you know when I put out new videos, so you can always do that too. So anyway, I'm going to take a break and then hopefully come back with Pisces in a little while if you want to join me there. But if not, that's okay too. But you guys take care, and I'll see you soon. All right, thanks. Bye.